This is verse 4 of the third chapter of the Gospel of Matthew. Matthew has introduced to us the character known commonly as John the Baptist, and he gives us this very interesting description, which is manifestly intended to cause us to parallel the character of John the Baptist with his Old Testament counterpart, in some ways, Elijah, who is described in similar terms. So Matthew gives us the description here, beginning with autos, the intensive use, so he himself, and then ho iones, so John himself is the way we'd put that with the postpositive de. So John himself, kind of referring to the character of this man, individually considered. Aken, this is from echo, means I have. This is third person singular imperfect active indicative, so he was having. It is a way of describing an ongoing sort of life. He was having to induma. Neuter, noun here, it's accusative. He was having this word means the outer garment, something like that. Autu, genitive singular. Possessive pronoun. He was having the garment of him. Apo, preposition, takes the genitive, which we have here from trichone. This is from thrigs, actually. It means hair. In this case, we have the feminine plural genitive, so having of him the garments from, in the genitive, because it's the object of the preposition, the hair, plural, hairs, literally, but of course, customarily, we would translate it in the singular into English. And then we have kamelu. This is from kamelos, of course, a camel. Get the word camel from this Greek word. It's feminine singular genitive, so it's hair or hairs of a camel, camel hair, we would say, with the connective, kai, and then zone. This is a feminine singular accusative noun. It's sometimes translated a girdle. It actually means something like a broad belt used to sort of bind the clothing together. So from camel's hair and a belt, and then dermatinane. Dermatinane is from dermatinos. This has to do with leather, so it would be a leather belt is the idea. Peri, preposition, means concerning, taking the accusative here. Tain, osfun. It actually, if the accusative will mean something more like around or about. That's the idea. So it's about his, and osfun is usually translated loins. It would be something like the abdominal area of the body or the hips. That's the idea. So a leather girdle around the hips of him. Autu, same possessive pronoun. Then he, the, da, postpositive trophe. Trophe means meat. It's similar to the word brome, which means meat, but this is a little bit broader, so it would be more the idea of food, because apparently John was not a meat eater. We only hear of non-meat types of foods here, so the meat, ain, from ami, I am, third person singular imperfect active indicative, and the meat of him, autu, possessive pronoun. Akrides, akrides is from akris. The word means a locust. It's a noun, of course, feminine, plural, nominative, so the meat of him was locust, plural. Kai, meli, this word means honey, also a neuter noun, nominative, singular, and neuter, and it's the honey, and then agrion. Get the word agriculture from this, but actually it just means the wild, the field. So it's wild honey. It's honey that he was able to track down, not because it had been domesticated, but simply was out there in his situation. Of course, we immediately recognize the parallels that we have with Elijah, and also we're just impressed with the rather stark kinds of descriptions here. a rather strange man. That's the idea. He would be strange in the modern world and equally strange in the ancient world. Showing up, a voice appearing in the wilderness, crying out, and these are the distinctive characteristics that Matthew wants us to notice concerning him.